Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And today this video is going to be a little bit different. First of all, we're going to be playing Secret Paladin because we've received a comment saying I can't. The reason why I hate Secret Paladin so much is because I don't know how to play it. So for that, we're going to play Secret Paladin from rank 2 to 1, and from 1 to Legend, we're not going to lose a single one. On top of that, this video is not live right now. I'm actually doing like a voiceover type thing, and that is because if you haven't already noticed our past 3 previous videos, we've had audio and visual sync issues. I'm going to get rid of the Lothep in this hand. This is because XSplit, the program we use to record Hearthstone, is really fucking up on me. I'm not sure why we're just having errors now and we didn't have them before, but for some reason, every single video I make, there's audio sync issues. It'll just not record for 20 seconds during the recording and then place it somewhere else randomly in the recording. Like, it is the weirdest thing ever, guys. So this is literally the only way I found that I can post this video so you guys can see it and I can like commentate and kind of go over what I'm doing, and then maybe if I make a mistake during the video, we can talk about that mistake, and then different lines of play which I could take. So this video again is going to be a little bit different, probably not what we're going to do all the time, but this is the only way I could find that I could post this video for you guys, because I know this Road to Legend series is important to you, it's important to me too, and we were able to hit Legend, which is nice, but unfortunately, I think we're going to coin out Shield the Mini-Bot because it's the safest play, because if he doesn't kill the Mini-Bot, then we can go ahead and play the Knife Juggler the following turn, make a trade with the Mini-Bot, and then muster on 3. So it would make, even though Noble Sacrifice takes care of his creature, it doesn't set up for us to gain initiative until turn 3, and this way, if we Shield Mini-Bot, we can gain initiative next turn because it forces him to have to ping the Mini-Bot, kill off his creature, he can't develop a creature, then we develop Knife Juggler, and then follow up with that on muster on turn 3, and that'll also be able to clear his field pretty well. So back to the issue at hand. So this is the only way I'm able to do this video for you guys now. By the next season, I should be able to have figured out XSplit why it's doing this all of a sudden, or figure out a different recording software. But again, it's not me, guys. I wish I could post these live for you. But if I post them live, I've done a lot of free-to-play episodes lately, and they're not working right. Like, I'm spending like an hour just figuring out like 10 minutes of the clip, when we know you free-to-play series, we've got, half an hour at a time per episode. If I'm spending an hour for just 10 minutes of an episode, that's a huge quantity of time for just making sure shit should work when it should. That's not even including, like, it's insane, guys. Anyway, we'll get back to this game. Sorry about that little rant there, but I just want to let you know why this video is a little different than like some of the technical difficulties I'm having on my end, trying to figure out what's going wrong with XSplit. It's not even like the free-to-play XSplit. We're actually paying for this software, and it's just not, like, it's crazy. Anyway, muster for battle here. This is basically what we set up, and the misplay we did last turn was actually, it was no misplay last turn. There's going to be, I believe, a misplay this turn, because I decided I need to kill the Snow Chugger, which does make sense, but if we would have actually taken the Snow Chugger down to 1 HP, or down to 2 HP and killed the Mech Warper, that forces him to not get the discount that Mech Warper has here, and right now, because we didn't kill the Mech Warper, he's able to play any mechs in his hand for cheaper than killing it off now, and he's actually going to pay more. So he's going to ping the 1/1 to see what secret it is, and then he's going to summon another Mech Warper, and then I believe the Sorcerers. Yeah. So right now he spent 4 mana for the price of 3 because we already had 1 Mech Warper out. So if we would have killed that, he only would have been able to play 1 creature here. And then in my mindset in this situation right here, I actually am like, okay, we know that's a mere entity, so why don't we play Creeper and Consecrate? But then I forget I don't have 6 mana. So I actually fuck up really bad here, and this could have easily cost me the game at rank 2 because we are going against another Legend player, which really, really sucks that I didn't, for some reason, 6 mana, I had 6 mana. It said 5, but I thought I had 6. So I just spam, that was a mistake. He likes this mistake. We passive to summon another guy to hopefully make a trade with our 1/1 into one of the guys with 2 HP. I was hoping Knife Juggler would hit one of those, but he didn't. So we just had to hope to God this turn that this mage was able to make trades not very well in his behalf, so we were able to consecrate next turn. So he plays another secret, which makes me think it's most likely going to be Counterspell, but I still have to Consecrate anyway just to kind of win back tempo on the board. So we have to hope that's not Consecrate. The Knife Juggler's ping really not that great there. We were hoping it maybe hits the Spider Tank. He's going to obviously swing his 3/1 into our Knife Juggler, and then probably his Mech Warpers into our 2/1/1s just to clear a board. Or he's going to ping 1 and then Mech Warper into 1. So from here, we're going to use our spider and our weapon to kill off, or to take down his tank to 2 HP so he can concentrate to clear the entire board. Thank God that wasn't a counterspell. We still know it's a mirror entity, which means next turn, we probably don't want to play Mysterious Challenger or Boom because we know he's going to copy it. So probably Keeper of Uldaman is best, and then we can have play a bigger card the following turn. So definitely Mage slowing us down with those really, really dank secrets. Mage secrets are ridiculous in my opinion. So Muster for Battle is a good draw, so we can actually Muster for Battle and then Keeper of Uldaman, fill up our field, really develop some cards for when the secrets come out, so the Avenge doesn't always have to land on the Mysterious Challenger, along with the fact that Competitive Spirit's that much more effective. So, and then he also doesn't get the effect that the Keeper of Uldaman does when she brings out. Obviously, it's just a 3/4 for him, so it's really not that powerful. He spent 3 mana to summon a 4 mana card, but he didn't get the effect out of it, so he kind of only got 3 mana out of his 3 mana secret. He's only at 11 health. Next turn is going to be Boom or Mysterious Challenger. We have a pretty sizable board, so unless he has a Flame Strike here, which he already played the Shredder, I don't think he's going to be able to win. I was thinking that mistake earlier with the Consecrate and the Spider would have really costed me, but it looks like the Secret Paladin deck just doesn't really matter if you make pretty big mistakes. We're obviously going to kill off the 3/1 because a 1/1 into a 3/1 just makes sense. He's going to Konsamida on the board. This deck is so cheap, guys, and I'm only playing it because, again, I got the comment of, you complain about Secret Paladin because you don't know how to play it, and therefore you're just talking shit about it because you're bad at it. It's not because I don't play the deck. How do I want to say this? I do not play Secret Paladin not because I don't know how to play it, because it's so fucking cheap that you don't have to know how to play it even to just do well. So for those players who really just want to win every game or almost every game and not really have to think about your plays too much, and even can make really sizable mistakes like me, that game, you can play this deck list. Go ahead and make it to Legend. We're going to be greedy in this hand and actually keep the Mysterious Challenger, because whenever you do the Paladin versus Paladin matchup, the first pretty much Paladin to play Mysterious Challenger basically wins. We have a sizable 2-drop, the Shielded Midi Bot, and the turn 3 and turn 2 are basically the same. You can play a 2-drop and it not affect you too much in the Paladin deck unless you have obviously a Muster for Battle or Cog Hammer. Then you get a lot more value out of your turn 3 play, but mostly your turn 3 play is very similar to your turn 2 play. You can just play a creature or, again, Muster and or Cog. So I think we're going to play the Creeper. Looks pretty good here because we have a Knife Juggler in our hand, so hopefully if he doesn't play a creature, we swing our Knife Juggler into the Secret Keeper, and maybe the Knife Juggler will ping it twice and we'll get lucky. If it doesn't, though, maybe he passives and it kills off the 1/1. Okay, so he played a Knife Juggler, which means we're going to attack our Creeper into his Knife Juggler and hope to God he doesn't have Muster for Battle on 3, because that would be really, really bad for us. In this matchup, if he does end up swarming the field, come on, yeah, buddy. Oh, never mind. Alright, that's a well played. I'm pretty sure I spam well played here because I think on turn 3, along with this setup, he also played Muster for Battle, and he has me completely wiped out. Yeah, this is just looking really bad, guys. So we'll give him the well played here. Okay, and I believe the part where this the whole issue in this video is coming up really shortly, which is, again, it's not my fault, guys. I don't know. Oh god, concentration off the top was absolutely insane. We would have without a doubt lost this game if we didn't. He's so mad. So I gave him I'm sorry. Next turn is obviously Lothab, followed by Mysterious Challenger. This is the part of the deck that, you really don't have to, some decks, turn 5, he's got 2 cards on board, one of them's a Divine Shield, maybe you have 2, 3 options in your hand, and this deck you have 1, that's Lothab. Then you look at turn 6, how many options do you have? You have 1 again, it's play Mysterious Challenger. Turn 7 rolls around, again, you've got 1 option, it's probably Blessings of King, Shielded Mini Bot. The options in this deck are really straightforward. It's basically just, do you make a trade or do you go face? That's the most extent of this deck. Alright, so obviously Mysterious Challenger, and we go face because there's really no reason to kill any of his 1/1s. Because his past 2 turns have been pretty slow, we're going to assume he has Mysterious Challenger on 6, which I believe he does. And then he's going to go ahead and I think he's just going to pass, and he's going to not proc any of my secrets because he knows next turn I'm going to have to proc his secrets, and if I don't, he's going to be able to make those value trades. So Muster for Battle was a huge gain in this situation because now I can actually attack his face and not have to use my creature to attack, allowing us to make more trades with our creatures where we want them instead of the Noble Sacrifice taking up an attack. So ideally, we would want I was going to say the Avenge to pop on the 6/6, but he didn't have the Avenge, and I think that's what freaked me out right here. So I was like, where's the Avenge? Am I confused? Did he bamboozle me? So I believe Blessings of the King is the only play here, and I'm deciding whether or not to throw it on the 6/6 or the 5/5, and I believe the 5/5 might actually be a little bit better, and swing that into his 6/6, and then swing our 6/6 into a 1/1, just so when he competitive spirits, which he does have, obviously, because he didn't have an Avenge, he doesn't have as many creatures on the board to be able to make those value trades. So we're really weak in this situation to a Consecrate, because that would basically clear my board. He'd Consecrate, bring the 6/3 down to a 6/5 down to a 6/3. The 9 would go down to a 9/1. He swings his 2/2 into the Lotham, and he swings his 3/3 into the 6/5, or the 6/3, and then he's able to basically clear my board. As long as okay, so he's gonna have to also have a silence, which I believe in this situation he does. I recorded this quite a few days ago. It's hard for me to remember every single game, but I remember this game being absolutely insane because every time I played something, this guy had like the perfect answer. But I guess I did have the perfect answer on turn 4 as well. So there's the Iron Beak to silence our 4/3 for that sweet Consecration, and now he's gonna make those value trades. He's gonna wind up with 3 creatures on board. Us have none. 2 secrets down. 2 cards in hand. So it's going to be tough, but I believe we can do it because I think I top deck another muster. Oh, a Mysterious Challenger. But we still have the weapon. So we can kill off the 2/1. I'm assuming it's an Avenge to pop on the Shielded Minibot here. We're going to Mysterious Challenger and use our Shielded Minibot. We could have passived, but the Minibot has Divine Shield, so if the Avenge lands on... Okay, so the ordering here was horrible. Why did I play the Mysterious Challenger first? I have no fucking idea. We knew it was a Repentance, so why wouldn't we play the Shielded Minibot? Because it has Divine Shield. We have Noble Sacrifice down, so we're not really that scared of the Mysterious Challenger getting hit unless he has a weapon to go along with this. But thank God he didn't. Or definitely playing the Shielded Minibot first to pop that Repentance was very important here, guys. So don't make a mistake like me. That's 2 mistakes in 2 games that we can easily point out that I've made in these games. And this is at rank 2. So this is, I mean, there's room for mistakes, but the more you minimize your mistakes and play, you know, very straightforward, and if it is a mistake, let it be very small, and you'll be able to do very well in ranked, because even the best of us make mistakes sometimes. We're not all perfect. So we're going to attack the 1/1, pop the secret. Always good to see what secrets that is, whether it be Noble Sack or Avenge. See where it lands from here. This is where the game completely fucked up. I have no idea what the fuck it's doing right now. It's just randomly playing clips, and okay, so it's just that one little mess up there. So we swung our Divine Shield into the Lotheb, and we swung our Mysterious Challenger into his other high drop in that situation. I guess I must have edited the part out already, but that part was literally like 15 seconds long of it just going absolutely out of order, where I don't know where the fuck it was doing. And I couldn't even piece it in order because they were so short in clips that it would have just made no sense anyway. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I can't do this live, is because it keeps doing things like that, and it just absolutely destroys the video. And there's no fixing it, because we only use one file for everything. Because when I record this live, I think there's really no way he can get out of this, so I'm no longer going to explain the game, because it's pretty basic from here. We just flood the board and just absolutely go face. So when you use XSplit, when you record, my webcam's on the same recording, my audio's on the same recording, the game audio's on the same recording, and my voice audio's on the same recording. So you have multiple audios and the game audio all being rendered in the same file. When you do this, if there's a problem with the file and the audio is off on one of these points, if you move one thing, everything else moves with it. So let's say I say something 10 seconds before it happens. If I move that to where it makes sense, now the game audio is off because they're all on the same lines. So some of the audio is lined up, some of it isn't, and then it changes throughout the video every couple minutes. It's absolutely insane. And it's like, oh, it's a constant frame rate issue, they say, and then you click the option to maintain constant frame rate, and nothing happens, nothing changes. So I don't know, guys. We're going to Cog Hammer here, most likely, see where it lands. Hopefully it lands on one of the bigger creatures so we can kill the Shredder. Probably lands on the 2/2 because I'm unlucky. Okay, so it lands on the 10/3. I think we're just going to go ahead and take the face damage here because it's going to be game as long as the card that pops out of here isn't a taunt. The Doomsayer would have been absolutely crazy some other time in this game, I think. But it popping out now really didn't make a difference because we were able to push that lethal. So we actually just need one more game to hit rank 1, guys. Obviously, I made it. But we'll continue playing, and I'm sorry about this not being live, guys. I really wish this could have been live, but there's nothing I could have done. I'd rather you guys see the gameplay and know that I was able to do it than just not post the video and not be able to share to you the journey. So. And hopefully you can still learn something. I'm pretty sure this is like, if this was a tournament, I would be commentating myself. And we've made quite a few mistakes that we caught already, so that's good. I actually like this opening hand a lot. Whenever I get Avenge and Creeper, and maybe another 2 or 3 drop, like Muster for Battle, I find that it really gives you the ability to push a lot of creatures and a lot of damage really early on. And we don't run any Secret Keepers in this deck, which is a little interesting. We actually run the Divine Favor, double Blessings of King, double Consecration. This is because of how many Zoo decks are on ladder right now, and no other Paladin or Zoo expects double Consecration, but they do expect the Secret Keepers and stuff like that. So again, I always like to keep my decks just a little bit different and have a little bit of variation in them, a little bit of variation off of what we're normally used to seeing as some of these decks that get pumped out on ladder. So this because he didn't play a creature on turn 1, like if he would have played like a Void Walker or a Flame Imp, I would have Haunted Creepered and then played the Knife Juggler and swung the Haunted Creeper into whatever he played. But because he didn't play a creature, Shielded Minibot's a great card, because if he plays like Dark Cultist or something like that, or Dark Peddler, the Shielded Minibot can make. Oh, what the fuck am I talking about? We're playing against a warrior right now. For some reason, I was looking at a warlock. Of course. Okay, we played Shielded Minibot, so we couldn't fire the War Axe down. Guys, I am... No comment. In this matchup, basically we make sure we don't play into Brawl too hard. But early game, he's going to coin into Despite. Yeah. If a warrior doesn't coin out War Axe on 2, he's coining out the Despite on 3. Or coin out the War Axe on 1 because it's 2-drop. Yeah, so you coin out the Despite on 3. Alright, so Haunted Creeper and then probably another Avenge here. Drawing into Divine Favor will be really important this match because we're already down to quite a few. We're only down to 2 cards in our hand and neither of them are creatures. So if he winds up killing our Shielded Minibot, there's going to be no way for us to... Okay, so he is killing our Minibot. So he can slam it. It takes off Divine Shield. He draws a card. He swings his weapon into it and then he probably armors up. He does take 5 to the face, but it only leaves a 1-attack creature on the field. So ideally we need to draw on a Loatheb next turn, a Shielded Minibot. A Loatheb... Piloted Shredder or Keeper of Uldaman would be our Blessings of King. All of those cards. Any 4-drop or 5-drop in our deck will be satisfactory here. So it looks like he values... What? Why would he not attack the 5/4? So we're just going to Cog Hammer, obviously. And now we can Noble Sack. Right? I think I Noble Sack. I don't see the reason why I wouldn't Noble Sack here. And we're going to swing for 7 and then swing other weapon. Or, yeah, swing for 5, 7, 8. Oh man, guys, I'm fucking up right now. It's also pretty late, so I'm kind of tired. That's why I probably thought that was a Warlock and not a Warrior. We have gone against quite a few Legends, though. As soon as you hit, like, rank 3 or 2, like, every other game is a Legend, and they're either playing Druid, Zoo Lock, or Paladin. So facing off against a Warrior is a little bit interesting, because I haven't seen this class in quite a while. And if he is playing Warrior, they're normally playing Fatigue Warrior, or, like, a really, really late game Control Warrior. So just know your matchups, know the deck. I happen to know Warrior really, really well, so I can kind of... most players don't necessarily play around Brawl too much, and I think in this game I play... Oh, wow, he's playing Patron, Unstable Ghoul. Okay. And so the Unstable Ghoul passive, no attack with a weapon. He may attack with a weapon. Who knows what this guy does? I don't remember. It'll be an excitement just for me and for you guys. Alright, so he just armored up, didn't attack Unstable Ghoul. So obviously we're going to have to take off the... it's going to be able to blow up everything on the field for 2 damage. I think I believe I valued the Haunted Creeper almost more than making it blow up, because we didn't want to pop our Haunted Creeper, so when he brawls, a whole bunch of 1/1s come out. If we would have swung our weapon into that and then our Haunted Creeper would have made a whole bunch of 1/1s, and then when he attacks his War Axe, he could have killed all those 1/1s, executed our 5/4 at the time, and then he basically cleared our field and he didn't even have to brawl, making it so if we did get a Muster for Battle or something later with our Mysterious Challenger, Brawl is still there. We want to kind of bait out the Brawl. So it looks like he really wants to pop this Spider, and I'm expecting him to Brawl this situation now that there are also Avenges popped. So a Brawl for him right now is pretty big, especially if a 1/1 Spider lives. I feel sneeze. Oh god. I'm alright. Oh god, I'm alright. So if he attacks into the Belcher, that means he doesn't have Brawl. Actually, I guess he could have Brawl if he was planning for that to be a noble sack, but that doesn't make sense because if our 8/5 were to live through Brawl, wouldn't you want to save your weapon for that? Yeah, okay, so he's going to Battle Rage for 2. He's 2 mana. I'm guessing he's going to armor up, and maybe he just doesn't have Brawl. No, he's going to execute. He's going to execute the 8/4. Guarantee you. Or he's going to Kansami down. We're going to reach rank 1. Okay, guys. Secret Paladin so fucking hard. I'm just kidding. This is what I'm talking about. Did you... What the fuck is going on? This is so great. Wow, guys. I love when the game just repeats itself. And if I was recording live right now, all of that would have been fucked up. Anyway, hopefully this video wasn't too bad. I know it's a little bit different than normal, but that is because I've explained it before. But if you still have any questions on that, just let me know in the comment section below. And if these really aren't that bad, you don't mind them, I'm happy to hear that. But, you know, I wish I could do it live for you guys. There's nothing more satisfying than being able to record a video live and share all this experiences with you. But in this situation, we just didn't have the opportunity to. I'm going to fix that as soon as possible, like I mentioned before. And as always, guys, I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.